Did you know that there's more than one way of grilling food? As a matter of fact, you can use the grill steam method to create the perfect barbecue.
Please stop eating the produce.
Nice.
Big thanks to Kamado Joe for sponsoring this episode.
I got my guest here, Eric Gebhardt. He just came over literally just off the plane. He had to drive here.
Yeah.
And I pointed him in the wrong direction.
They sent me an hour and a half the wrong direction. That's all right, par for the course.
I just want to see if it was sharp. Apparently it was not.
It's good to be here, and I'm glad we can, reveal a new method to everybody watching, everybody in the PitmasterX nation.
Yes.
We're gonna have some
For me,
fun.
it's a new method, and you've been using it for a long time.
Yeah.
Let's get the veggies out.
Grill steam.
Veggies? I just said veggies.
It's all right.
Is it really?
There's gonna be some veggies.
Oh man.
And people underestimate vegetables off the grill, but it's also a great way to get a big bold sear and then rest right on top of a mound of perfectly stir-fried vegetables on your grill. I don't want to give away any more secrets. Let's get in the action. Because this is kind of a quick fire deal, what I'd like to do first is stabilize our grill. All right. We're going to be using, yes, so we're the Big Joe, what is it, Big Joe 3 in here?
Yes, man.
Mondo. Of course, PitmasterX has the Big Joe 3. Like this.
Gotta have at least one.
This is a beast.
But you have the Pro Joe.
Yeah, which is discontinued.
Okay.
It's awesome.
If you see a Pro Joe, then it's a collector's item.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But it's bigger than this one.
That's just a little blinged out. I mean, I think it's the same circumference.
Yeah?
It's yeah. But I love this built in. So first thing we're gonna do, get charcoal in there. We're gonna light this grill same way we light every grill. Take our grill grates out. Take our deflector shields out. We've even got the X-Rack in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you use it much?
Yeah, because the new carbon steel line, you got the walk, which is a
Okay.
lot of fun. So you just set this baby here and the walk sits there. The handle is past the heat source. It's a lot of fun. We're looking for a temperature on this. Look at all that. Jeez Louise.
I've been using it.
Talk about inhibited airflow. This is why you always check to see if your ash drawer there is full or not. So if you can imagine trying to get your temperature up quickly, well, if you've got a bunch of ash in there, it's just gonna slow things down and make it tougher to hit that temperature you're looking for super quick. If you got a pond, you can throw that in your pond. It'll change the pH just enough not to grow that algae around the outside. Good stuff.
That's good. A good tip. I just throw it in my garden.
Plants love it too, exactly. So we're gonna fill the firebox up because we're looking for a 550 Fahrenheit cook. We're gonna fill our firebox up probably 40 to 50% full. You never want to go 100% full. The more charcoal you have in that firebox, the more ability you have to overshoot, and it really inhibits airflow, so you're not going to get to temperature as fast. I'm not going to use any deflector shields. This is going to be a direct cook, and we're only going to use one grill grate to support a soapstone. Yeah, let's fire those babies up. Per usual, we're going to light these little fire starters, and we're gonna put them at the bottom of our fire pile. I see so many people just laying them on top, expecting it to burn down. Let's use a little common sense, Dream Team. We're gonna build a fire cave. That's gonna bring us to temperature quicker as well.
See, that's the thing with Eric. You like to go fast.
We're gonna make sure that our draft door is fully open. We're gonna leave our dome up. We're gonna grab that soapstone and throw it on top. Now check this out. Here's another little thing I like to do. We're gonna take all that charcoal that we just put in, and we're gonna bank it directly underneath our accessory here.
What do you got here? What's this?
You know, just a melange of delicious vegetables. I want to start thinking stir fry.
I like it.
Stir fry on the grill. But I also want to pick things that have a high moisture content because we want to create some steam. We'll add some other liquid to it, but this bok choy is absolutely one of my favorites. You can get baby bok choy if you want, but notice how there's different fiber contents in the actual stalk versus the leaf. So when I fabricate this or when I'm chopping it up, I'll make sure and kind of put a rather thin slice on the base, and then when I come up here towards the leaves, I'll separate that. And then we'll take those leaves and take them on the other side. So you can imagine as we're doing this on the grill, these would be the last things that go on there, otherwise they'll be over wilted. That's beautiful. You can imagine that going on the grill, picking up those natural lump charcoal flavors. Now, a peeler is also a good option for this. We're taking some carrots here. We're gonna start all the way down and roll just like that, as if you needed me to show you how to use a peeler.
Thank you very much.
We also got a little bit of ginger here, so I'm not afraid to leave the skin on, but if it offends your soul, take a spoon to it, really easy. And we just want kind of a rough mince on this, right? So no matter how big or small something is, we want it to cook at almost the same rate. We want them to cook at about roughly the same rate. So let's make sure that some of that fibrous stuff is sliced thinner. So I'll just take that ginger, sneak it in, coming in sharp. There you go. And this is looking great. Look at that. Look how cool that's going to look. That's going to give us not only a different flavor profile, but also different color contrast. And these, we don't need to go thin to win on these mushrooms. Perhaps we just quarter them. Those are good chunks that are going to pick up a lot of flavor as well.
I really feel that a stir fry also needs to have vibrant colors. It's also like a looks thing.
Yeah, I'm so glad you chose some tri-colored bell peppers. That red's gonna really help us pop. And when I'm doing this, I just cut the top off and the bottom off, and then I sneak that knife in the side and do what's called a roll cut and take all those seeds off so there's not a single seed on the cutting board. How about that? Yeah.
Neat little trick.
Yeah, and then we've got 100% utilization on the outside. You've still got that top, that bottom, and the centerpiece. But in thinking how thin this is and how thick this is, I want this to be kind of in the middle. So let's do kind of like a rough julienne here. And now we got these great pieces that'll just look so good in that. Vegetables, check.
That's it.
Grill, almost to temperature. We're looking for 450 Fahrenheit, 500 degrees. Don't please stop eating the produce.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you know there's nicotine in bell peppers?
Did you know there's more vitamin C in a bell pepper than an entire orange?
No.
How about that, pound for pound?
Serious? Mm-hmm. See? And you tell me not to eat it.
Nicotine? No, I didn't know there was nicotine. Quit eating the quality control Master X. That's what we're going to start calling him. Let's make a quick homemade gochujang glaze, if you will. We got this hot pepper fermented paste, which is a gochujang paste. We're only getting two sides, not even sides of salmon, but big fillets of salmon. So I think a dollop or a massive tablespoon of that will help. Pour in a little soy sauce, if you would. Yep. Oh, go for it. Yeah. That's good. Because we just put two salty things in there, so now we need to balance it out a little bit. Hit me with a little of that sweet chile. Yeah. And this is gonna help balance it. What we don't want is to have this just taste like sweet chili, but I like the viscosity. There's your $2 word. All right, that'll work, chef. Now going with a little bit of rice vinegar, pretty please. Go. I'll hit it with the water at the same time so we know where we are. That'll work. And I like that vinegar in there. It brings a little sour, a little honey. You can also use, okay, that's good. Oh, there we go.
I like the sweetness.
Yeah, I can tell. Now, very minimal. Put your thumb
like
over
like
a
few drops.
Yeah. Perfect. All right. And now we've still got, when you rolled around that glass bowl, you can see, draw your line in there. That means it's going to make a nice glaze for us.
Perfect.
Chef's finger. Let's see how we do. Give it a go. That's an awesome sauce.
That's real good.
And that took us,
Whoa.
30 seconds to make? Yeah, it got a little kick in there from the gochujang.
You don't mind we put this on the website, right?
Oh, wow, you'd better, because people want to know how to make it.
Okay,
and
so we put the recipe on the website, the link's down below. Chef Eric made the recipe.
Yeah.
The sauce is freaking delicious.
It is.
I could just pour this over the bowl of vegetables we could just eat right now.
Well, you got to watch out for that sugar content. Yeah, just so the raw vegetables, absolutely. But when you're using a Kamado Joe and you're cooking with natural lump charcoal, your fuel source is your secret ingredient. So the high moisture content of the vegetables on the stone is going to pick up that of the grill flavor, and it's going to be a little char, and then you're going to have that sweet heat from the homemade gochujang we made, plus the salmon. Like, this dish is lights out good. Tweety. Why is it called Tweety?
It tastes really good on birds, but better on salmon.
Tweety, got it. So PitmasterX Tweety seasoning going on the salmon. I hear this is an excellent combination.
This is my favorite combination.
There you go.
If you put something on salmon, put this on salmon.
Yeah.
Everybody that hates salmon will now love salmon because you put Tweety barbecue seasoning on it.
I like how it looks too. I like seeing these chili flakes in there.
I think it goes well with your recipe.
Yeah, we're about to find out, Good bold seasoning going on there. I like it. Remember, we've got our soapstone on. Thank you.
Hold on. For the guys that don't know what a soapstone is.
Oh yeah.
Because not every grill has soapstones.
Yeah, it's a remarkable cooking surface that is absolutely my favorite accessory for Kamado Joe. It's a non-porous stone that just you can ice skate fish on, scallops on, big bold sears, perfect for reverse sears. If you put it under a microscope, it's completely non-porous versus cast iron, which is peaks and valleys. So you're looking at higher temperature than cast iron for those big, bold finishing sears and something like a grill steam. Very versatile, super fun, sporterizing dinner. This is a good one over live fire for sure. And that's what I want to hear. I want to hear that sizzle right off the bat. I want a nice sear on them. And if I get some of the other vegetables in there, it's okay.
Yeah, and if you're at home, don't put your fingers on the soapstone like Eric does.
Yeah, so I've got chef hands for sure. You know, I've been doing this for a little while. But look how fun that is. All right, I'm gonna trade you this. Hit me up with some of that salmon. I'm gonna put a little oil right on the front. And whenever we're cooking fish on the grill, we do the drag test. We take the fish and we drag it across. If it sticks, it's not hot enough or it needs more oil. Let's see. Ice skates, okay? So fish is on.
Are you going with the meat side down, skin side up?
Yeah. I want to get that big, bold sear. I want that caramelization. I want the seasoning to kind of tack. I want to put a slice on the skin here to kind of allow some of that fat rendering to occur, and that'll help us crisp that skin as well. So just a little slice, and that's all we need. Let's go ahead and grab your Tweety seasoning and season the backside of this. Now,
I like it.
Interestingly enough, this is a show. This is really cool, but I do want to close this dome right now. All right, I want to make sure that that natural lump charcoal flavor can fill that cavity, and I want all those grilled vegetables. If I just did it lit up, sure, we might get a little bit of the grill essence. Right now, we're slow grilling, but we're gonna gently finish that fish on top of the bed of vegetables with the sauce. Let's go ahead and look. And notice the steam coming off the top. And again, you're using your tongs, I'm using my hands. And I can see, look at this, already we're getting some white, some of that albumin. Let's just take a look. Look at that.
Nice.
Look how, you've got turmeric in there, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love turmeric. All right, now we're gonna go skin side down for just a minute. Beautiful.
When you're just searing the vegetables, you got a little bit of char on them. It's the part that gives them flavor. It's like grilled chicken needs a little bit of char.
Grilled chicken does need a little char.
Yeah, so, and it's the same thing with vegetables. If you're grilling vegetables, you want to have that little bit of char, a little bit of extra flavor. Otherwise, vegetables are...
Don't say it. Vegetables are not
I
right.
didn't say it.
But a little bit of char.
It helps making it more interesting. Nice.
Woo! I've got
Looking
nice
good.
on the bottom as well. We're just going to set this
I
directly.
like the trick with the salmon, that you cut in the skin, it doesn't curl up,
Right.
and it cooks properly, renders down. That's something that you need to remember. Eric's giving us golden nuggets here. His experience goes a long way, but these are the things that make the difference. Just one slice, I would just think, let's cut it 3 times, but one slice will do the job.
Yeah.
And he's now searing the lemons, which I already know is going to caramelize them and make them a little sweeter than they would otherwise be.
If we did get on Instagram, it never happened.
Make sure you follow Eric on Instagram.
All right, let's hit those leafy greens right on top there. Let's go ahead and pour just a little bit of our glaze right on top, pretty please. A little bit of that lime. Grill steam method.
Just by searing the salmon, you're not going to cook it to the core. So the steaming part is actually going to finish the salmon. It's going to give, the vegetables are going to give it flavor together with the sauce. Oh, wow.
All right, shut that dome for me, pretty please.
Wow, that looks good.
How fun was that?
Yeah, that was fun.
Let's go ahead and get our platter. Okay, our platter's ready. That's great.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go over top a little flambé. Just draw, not much. And now we're getting a little bit of those oak, those hickory, those caramel notes, those vanilla notes from this lovely, lovely bit of whiskey. Now let's sneak the salmon off one last time. Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah, and that plate architecture is what we talked about. So we got 2 pieces here.
Forget about that thing. It smells so good.
It is so good.
I just want to dig in.
A couple other little textural contrasts. What are these little beauties?
Like fried onions
Yeah, they are.
or a little bit of crisp.
Do what we want to do. A little more white pop. Yo, that's a dish. That's a dish to write home about.
Thank you for dropping in, and thank you for making dinner.
Oh my gosh. Perfect medium rare. Make sure you get some of those vegetables in.
Yeah, it's not my first focus point.
Bro, this is pretty hot. Oh, hold up.
Oh,
That's ridiculous.
that is ridiculous.
Simple things done perfect. Like the grill steam.
You use the Tenderness 5 from Jack Daniels. It
Yeah.
works so well with glaze. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I sure did enjoy it. It's like freaking delicious. The recipe's on our website. Go check out Eric on Instagram. And, well, just give us a big thumbs up if you want to see Eric again.
Looks smakelijk.
Hey, see? You've been here too many times, bro.